Yaga. So that tall pole with that is a state-of-the-art new camera system. I think they say on the bottom of them Alstom. I'm not sure if that's the correct name. Anyway, they've popped up all around in the UK. I'm based in London. They've popped up everywhere, and they haven't been fully activated as such. So at the moment, they are able to move along the X and the Y axis. So they're able to go all the way up, all the way down, but they're also able to move in a circular bore movement. I know this because I'm a highway electrician, and on doing one of the works of what I was doing in traffic, there was a man who was operating one with a laptop, and he was talking to me through how powerful those cameras are. I just wanted to bring that up because the governments and the people who, leaders and politicians, most of them are indeed on the spectrum. A lot of them are people who have this cluster B personality issue. When you watch the news, you hear them kind of saying the same thing over and over. I was watching a news coverage and it was talking about the war in the Gulf, and the current Prime Minister kept avoiding the question, and he kept saying, we are going to reduce your gas bill by £100. That's all he kept saying, even though the question was not being answered. And his opposition was talking about ways of reducing the bill also, and she was saying of an amount that wouldn't be able to be sustained for a long period. So basically what they do, these narcopaths, is like they're very good at distracting you from the real issue. Reducing our bills, our gas bills, isn't the real issue. The real issue is the cost. That's like one of the topics that would affect us, would affect inflation, sort of the gas and your energy prices, food price going up, unemployment, the fact that corporations who are actually really in charge are able to are not increasing wages, they're not increasing salaries. A lot of these unfortunate world events, some of them could be levied onto businesses, onto corporations, and they're not. They're being passed on to the people. That's how these people operate. There are a lot of narcopaths, but what I want to say, and why this is quite relevant to this video, is that these politicians and these government officials and these state agencies that are narcopaths, they are the true paper gangsters. They use legislation, they use lobbying tactics, they use legal frameworks to actually dominate, manipulate people, and strategize against people who are in the workforce, normal civilians, normal people. This is why you have the wealth gap getting bigger. So people at the bottom are getting completely annihilated, and people at the top have been protected. They lobby for certain their motives. There's things like Pax Judaica. They lobby for their own political strategies and for what they want to come into play. So if they're a company and they want a certain tax on the industry, they will lobby for that tax. They will lobby for certain minerals in Africa and bringing down import tax. It doesn't matter what the topic is. What is important is that the government will take these, they will say donations, and they will use these loopholes, these ways to control the government after they've donated these monies. Now, this is what happens a lot with these narcopaths. They use the courts, they use legislation, they use, if you're a single parent, a parent will use the court to not because they want to have more time with the child. They will just use it to get domination over you. So they may fight to take custody of children. Narcissistic siblings will use power of attorney in America. They will control trusts, complete family trusts. They will take over your inheritance, your land that has been left to you, no matter what your parent wanted. A narcissistic sibling will actually take over and take control over your share of your inheritance. They manipulate courts. They will get you kicked out of your property. Landlords, they will find a way to make it difficult for you to stay in their property. They will write you up on the day that they know that you won't have paid your rent. They will report you to local authorities. They will watch you excessively, and whenever your pattern changes, they will set you up for intervention. So if I don't know if you have children, and they may get CPS on you, they may report you for noise, they may report you for waste. If you're throwing away things not the right way, they will report you to local authorities. Basically, they are people who use things that to their advantage. They use legal pathways to their advantage. Copyrights. If you make you create things, if you're a writer, if you're a filmmaker, musician, artist, they will actually license your likeness and use. You will not actually be able to use your own name. You won't be able to make money from your intellectual property. Every time you want to use your own name, you have to get permission from them. I remember a time where I tried to sign up to a DSP, digital streaming platform, and I wasn't allowed to use my own name. You have you have them putting caps on your streams. So if you're on a website and there's a number of your counts for plays and streams, they will work behind the scenes to cap how many plays, so it would give a false representation on how your work's doing. It's all about dominating us. It's all about controlling us. It's all about manipulation. But that's how these people operate. They operate behind the scenes. You have to learn to look behind the veil. You have to really practice your pattern recognition. You really have to understand why things are happening, what's happening, when they're happening. Be on the lookout for mysterious changes in the matrix. Look out for people who are stalking your digital devices, and keep moving forward in a positive way.